Peoria City Councilman Zach Oyler was back in the courtroom this morning for a status hearing. He's charged with domestic battery and interfering with a report. Good evening, I'm Janice Rebholz.
I'm Bobby Oyler. However, by his side in court today was the same woman who accused him in the first place, his wife Heather. Caitlin Pearson has the update to this developing story.
The day before Peoria City Councilman Zach Oyler was due back in court, his wife Heather Oyler requesting for all charges against him to be dropped. I spoke with the Peoria County State's attorney about what that means for the trial moving forward. Police were called to the Oyler home this summer when his wife, Heather Oyler, said her husband was being violent. Now, in an interview with the Journal Star on Tuesday, she says it was a misunderstanding. Peoria County State's Attorney Jody Hoos says she has seen this before.
Unfortunately, in domestic violence cases, this is not uncommon. A lot of times victims either want the case, charges to be dismissed or the case not to proceed forward, or sometimes are just not cooperative at all.
She emphasized that she represents all county residents and is often the voice for victims who have none.
We have to look at the message that sends. If somebody can simply come in and say, well, we want the case dismissed, even though there's evidence to prove it, that's just a terrible message to send to the public.
While she wouldn't speak about this case specifically, she says as long as evidence exists, a case will proceed.
If they're not going to testify or if they're going to change their statement, then what other evidence do we have that still supports going forward with the case? 911 calls, physical evidence, pictures, body camera footage, or statements that may be on a body camera.
Oyler is due back in court on November 15th for a motion hearing from the defense. For now, reporting at Peoria County Courthouse, Caitlin Pearson, back to you.
Thank you, Caitlin. And Zach Oyler's attorney would not comment today or provide details on that motion that they filed.